What's up, everybody? It's Jeremy J. Another video that I will release in about a week now, next Monday. I'll take all these videos that are pending on my YouTube and I will release them. This has helped me disconnect from the world a little bit, and there's a reason for that. I've been on a journey this year. I've written some letters trying to manifest some things, and I had a recent experience that has caused me to reflect again deeply, an experience with someone, and to just reflect and think and try to better understand myself and other people and where I can improve and where I go wrong. And more importantly than that, to accept myself for exactly how I handle situations, and to say it's okay for me to think of myself. It's okay for me to walk away. It's okay for me to be imperfect. I don't always handle situations perfectly. If I feel like I'm disrespected or taken for granted, I shut down emotionally. All communication lines shut down. And I accept myself for that. As I accept myself for that, I also want to learn how to communicate when my state of being is shut down, and to try to understand why, when I am disrespected, or when I feel disrespected and taken for granted, why I shut down emotionally and I can't communicate. And the reason for this is because it's happened a lot to me over the last almost 6 years with women. I'm going to be very specific with who's done it. What happens is, when I am dating a woman, at first everything is awesome and I'm in a strong state of charisma and energy, and then as a few weeks go on, inevitably something happens to lower that. And usually what happens is the woman does something that affects me, whether it's saying things to belittle or disrespect me or complain or nag me or whatever it is. And then I get affected by that and my state lowers, and inevitably that lowers attraction and interest, and eventually the situation ends. And part of me says, well, I want to be a mountain and a rock all the time and to always be in a charismatic and strong state. And the reality is, I'm human. I have feelings. I am definitely affected by the things people say and do. And I've tried to be a stoic warrior and mountain, and I strive for that. But I'm not there yet, and I may never get there. And so what I'm doing with this video is honoring and accepting myself, and that I have emotions, I have feelings. I definitely have feelings, and that I can be shut down emotionally. And when I shut down, that's it. There's nothing else. I'm completely closed off, and the only way for that to be fixed is for my emotions to subside in the situation and for me to be back to a neutral state, a state of neutrality. So acceptance of that state of being that I'm in. Acceptance of how I handle situations, even if afterwards I'm like, well, I could have done better, but I did the best I can with who I was at the time, is how I'm looking at every situation. Doing the best with who you are. I am okay with ... That's this video. I am okay with ... I am okay with having emotions. I am okay that I get triggered. I am okay that I get emotionally closed off and shut down. And it's okay. And if I work on it or not is okay, but it's something for me to work on. I thrive when I am accepted and loved and cared about and supported and encouraged and participated with, and when I am sought to be understood. And that takes a lot of communication. That takes a lot of skill to navigate that. And I also am working on being a better communicator. I have made progress on that front, but I have more progress to go. I can clearly see this. I don't know where my letters that I wrote this year are going to go. The letter for relationship and making connected love. I don't know if those are going to see any more light or any more fulfillment this year. We'll see. It's still, there's still what, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, about 5 months left in the year. And certainly there's been some fulfillment this year in those. But why things have not stuck for me, why things never stick or have not stuck for more than a month or two when I'm dating someone is a reflection I'm having right now. Is it me? Is it the other person? Is it a combination of both? I think it's a combination of both. I think as people get older and you're in your early 40s, you have so many life experiences, breakups, situations where you didn't feel respected, and you have all these new requirements and things that it makes it impossible to interact for any period of time because the standards are too high. Everything has to be perfect. We've been hurt so many times in the past as we get older, and so unless you're willing to let go of those things, which I think that's actually a good approach, to let go and almost be a child again in your interactions. I think that's powerful, to be able to have experiences and still be able to be like a child, love like a child. I think that's where I'm looking to move toward in the future, even with all the experiences I've had where I've been hurt and disrespected and taken for granted, and what feels like no remorse from women in my past. So many different women. It's crazy. My daughters are here. They're having a good time. But I'm okay with it all. I'm okay with things not working out, even though I would like them to. I'm just accepting that they're not right now, and they may not ever. But eventually I'll get back on the horse. I'm off. I've been off Bumble for a week and a half now and not made any efforts to date anyone. I'm taking an inward journey right now, especially these 2 weeks where I'm not publishing my videos live on YouTube. Just taking time to try to understand situations in myself better. I think that's a good thing to do. So full acceptance. I am okay with everything exactly as it is. Namaste. I'll see you in the next video.